good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Well, we're on to race number 7 now, which will jump at 16:09. It's the Gallop TV YouTube channel MR74 handicap, and it's over 1900 meters. And I thought this was a very, very tricky contest, so I couldn't quite stick my neck out and go head on to a horse here. Let's look at how they're betting. If you look at number 3, Only a Poet, that's currently trading at around about 7-2. You got number 2, All Around the World, with Richard Fourie aboard, that's currently trading at around about 2-1. And then you got a horse like number 6, Future Saint, at 6-1. And just turning over the pledge, you got Blazing Light there, Lucretius, one of the outsiders who I thought could possibly place here at around about 12-1, but maybe Raheel will be able to assist us here, because I find this contest very tricky. I do like a little bit of number 6, Future Saint. I know this horse only won the maiden. It's got Gavin Larena aboard, but does represent some good enough form lines. And this race is for Com Naidu. Beat Vihan's Bomb in the last start by 1.2 lengths, so I'll definitely be throwing this in as an each way bet, but for me, very tricky race. I like number 9, Lucretius here, Devon. 10-1 in the market. That's a value play in this race for me. Blinkers back on after he showed good improvement last time out, and I think the fact that in his last 2 starts he's managed to jump with the field, and he hasn't been a horse that's losing 3-4 lengths. I think that's helped him a bit. Last time out, reports to slow out, but he wasn't significantly slow out. And I thought that back on the poly track with his last start under the belt, I think over this course and distance where he's absolutely deadly, 10 runs, 4 victories, a second, 2/3 and 1/4, I think he could make his presence felt in a big way. It's a race where I think there will be a decent tempo on here. Horse like Only a Poet can press forward, Future Saint, Circle of Grace, horses that can go forward. And then you've got number 2, All Around the World, who's looking to reel off a hat-trick. He's going to be the known front runner in this contest. He's going to be the horse that they all need to set their sights on. But after going up 8 points for his last start, can he reel off a hat-trick? That's a question mark for me. I think he's got a tougher task. But let's see how the race unfolds. But I think number 9, Lucretius, could be perfectly teed up with the pace likely to be on. He'll be switched off towards the back end of the field, and if he happens to if Sereno manages to get him into a midfield position, even better, because he's got less ground to make up turn in form. And I think at 10-1 he certainly represents some good value, and I'm certainly going to be taking my chances in the jackpots and looking to go light in this leg, and I'd possibly banker this horse Lucretius, because I think this is the right type of race for him. On a mark of 68, he's a 4-time winner. I think he could get the job done in this contest, but obviously healthy respect for the likes of Only a Poet, who is improving. Number 4, Famous and Rich, on his day he can be very, very effective. And then number 5, Fire Flare. Last time out, he made some encouraging progress throughout the race. He's been dropped a further 2 points in the ratings, so he races off a mark of 74, and he goes over 1900 meters, a distance that will suit him from a much kinder draw. He's been drawn 10-8 in his last two starts, and he's a horse that I think off this mark, he could certainly find some of his earlier form. So he's a runner that I'd look to include into exactas, trifectas and quartets here. But number 9, that's the each way play in the race for me, Devon. Yeah, it's a very, very tricky race in my opinion. Like I said, I'm going to go for a small each way bet on number 6, Future Saint. I also like number 1, Few Dollars More, from the Glen Cotson yard. Now this has a plum draw, and the overall form is good. If you look at the last 5 starts, you draw a line on that run on the 8th of November, because this horse clipped heels and lost rider. So overall form is not bad at all. I think the last start could have been just having an off day, but did take on very strong company. If you look at the average rating of that last race on the 13th of March, it was an 83. Now the average merit rating here is a 74. So I do believe that number one, Few Dollars More, has got a massive chance here at around about 16 to 1. It's an open race, so we're going to take our chances. I'll be boxing the swingers number one, Few Dollars More, and number 6, Future Saint from the Naidu yard with Gavin Larina aboard. We'll take a few swingers there, and we might even take a chance and box the exactors, but healthy respect for the favorite number 2 all around the world.
Fair to say we're looking to beat the favorite in this race?
Yeah, no, 100%. I just believe that this horse has gone up in the merit ratings. Whether he can pull it off or not, I think only time will tell, but there is question marks, and I won't be jumping into those short odds.
So that's at around 2 to 1, number 2 all around the world. But there's definitely a lot of value to be had in race number 7. It's all up to you. Are you going to structure your bets in the 7th race on the card?
The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.